Hey there, it's Billy again. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, we're going to have a little bit of a sort of fun, sort of bad thing here, depending on your school memories. You know, we always have them there. Got teachers that we really love and look up to for guidance. And then we have those that we'd rather not have that make your life a living hell and most difficult. And well, I had one of each in high school. Let's see, where do I go first? All right, how about my favorite one? That would be Mrs. McGann, my 10th and 12th grade English teacher. She was great. She was, like I said, she was probably the best and favorite teacher I ever had. You know, I've talked about my experiences in school before, about how most people there treated me like garbage, both teachers and kids, but she was totally different. Actually, she came into Falls Church High School where I graduated from. She came in the middle of 10th grade there, so I got transferred into her class, and she was, like I said, she was pretty good. She made stuff easy to understand. She was actually a super nice lady. And she liked to answer questions. Oh, there was one I'll tell you about later. One I wanted to ask, but I didn't. I ended up not going to that because I thought it might change her opinion of me. So we got to 12th grade. She had. I wish I still had it there, but you know my bad experiences with in school there. I trashed all my yearbooks, but she had a nice note and left signed in had a nice signing in my senior year yearbook saying that I was her favorite student there, and she always looked at me to see if things in class were going smooth there, because if I could understand it there, because I was probably one of the top students in her class there. She said, figured if I could understand what was going on, she was doing her job. The question I wanted to ask her was, what is Shakespeare like Romeo and Juliet? How is that supposed to help us in our lives? Believe me, I'm a read. You know how much I love to read. I just wanted to know what it was supposed to, how it was supposed to affect our lives. I guess critical thinking. I don't know. Well, I never found out because I never asked her the question because I thought maybe she considered it an insult. I don't know. She was probably in her 40s back then. Hopefully she's still, if you're still around there, Mrs. M, you rock. All right, so now let us go to the opposite of the spectrum. That would be my least favorite teacher. That would be Mr. Campbell. He was in 10th grade. I had him for Algebra 1, Part 2, because I had the first one. Back then they had it in some places in 2 parts, so I took the first part in 9th grade and the second part in 10th grade. And then I had him in Algebra 2 in senior year. He was a total jerk. You could be an A student and let's just say he considered everybody in his classes to be garbage. You could be an A student and he'd still find something wrong with you. I know. I can't remember whether it was in 10th or 12th grade. I don't know. He did not like me for some reason, and the feeling was mutual. He made this thing there, well, your reputation precedes you. And he mentioned my name. What the hell? I did not cause any trouble in high school, and he said I had a reputation. Like, what the heck is wrong with that? So, I don't remember whether it was in 10th or 12th grade. And he said, asking for help or something there. He said, you're so stupid, you can't even draw a straight line with a ruler. So, thank goodness, that goodness, my senior year was his last year there too. He retired right after. Thank good no one else had to, no other kids had to put up with his shit. He was a World War II veteran. He told us one time there about how he guarded the subways in New York during World War II. My God. I bet that was fun. I bet he pissed off the people that was in there riding the subway too. Anyway, so he's probably gone now. So, funny thing here, on Facebook I belong to a group, Facebook group called Back in the Day, Northern Virginia, which is where I grew up. Oh, maybe 2 years ago I was reading there, this guy posted a thing about his mother, who was a math teacher at Falls Church High School, but she retired in '84, the year before I started. And I was reading down about the comments there. A couple people were talking about another teacher there that I never had, but I talked to him in the halls there. He was a pretty cool guy. And then I came up to this lady there. And I knew who it was there. Her last name, I don't remember what the first name was, but her last name was Campbell. And she said, well, my father-in-law taught math at Falls Church High School. I think he retired in the late 80s. And here I am. Oh, geez, lady. I feel for you. You married into the wrong family, I think. Hopefully he was a lot nicer to his family than he was to his students. So, who were your least favorite and favorite teachers? Put it down in the comments below. Thanks, and tune in again for another episode coming up soon.
Thank you for watching this video. You can contact me via email at billydelaudder@gmail.com or find me on Facebook and Threads. Also, consider checking out my Patreon for more content.